President Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah questioned the Ministry of Agriculture's decision to keep management of the Kalimbeza National Rice Project instead of transferring it to UNAM as she had recommended. Now, she also raised concerns about spending on consultancy fees despite UNAM's prior research. The ministry received $8 million for 2024 and 2025 to revive the 150-hectare project, with completion expected in October, and $18 million for a rice milling plant in 2025 and 2026. Now, her interest in the project was renewed after visiting Madagascar's rice production sites. Now, she invited the Indonesian ambassador to Kalimbeza to advance bilateral agricultural cooperation ahead of planned memorandum of understanding. Moving on to other stories, the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Education, Youth, Civic Relations and Community Development has expressed concern over the lack of sufficient infrastructure at schools in 3 northern regions. The committee concluded its oversight visit to Ohangwena and the 2 Kavango regions. Now, while commending progress on several projects, it bemoaned the overall lack of classrooms, ablution facilities, administrative blocks, and hostel infrastructure. Now, this is especially in view of the revised curriculum. But despite these challenges, the committee has acknowledged the government's effort to address infrastructure deficits. Moving on to other stories, the Namibia Financial Institutions Supervisory Authority, NAFISA, has warned the public against unregistered microlenders who illegally confiscate clients' identity documents. As speaking at the Ongwediva Annual Trade Fair, NAFISA's consumer education specialist, Junius Erasmus, said the authority has received multiple complaints about unregistered lenders taking personal documents such as IDs, driver's licenses, and the bank PINs, action prohibited under Namibia's Microlending Act. Now, Erasmus emphasized that no registered microlender is allowed to seize clients' documents. Now, most violations stem from unregistered operators, and NAFISA urges the public to report such enforcement cases. Moving on to our last story, the DRC Military Auditor General, General Lucien René Likulia, urged judges to sentence former President Joseph Kabila to death for treason, war crimes, homicide, torture, and organizing an insurrection. Now, according to Al Jazeera, Kabila, who has been abroad for 2 years, faces charges including plotting to overthrow President Felix Tshisekedi and collaborating with M23 rebel group, which seized Goma in January before a July ceasefire. Kabila denounces the trial as oppressive. Now, although the DRC lifted a death penalty moratorium last year, no executions have occurred. Now, Kabila ruled for nearly 20 years until 2018 and lost his legal immunity in May. Now, he is accused of co-founding M23's